It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as John Gray will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to dig in, Steve Finley. From the stretch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and lines it to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases. Into the box now. Mike Piazza pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. These Rockies guys, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Story brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Tapia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. 1 down. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Garrett Hampson becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a line drive, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they.
From the stretch, Trevor Story is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So no runs here. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joe Carter.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the big-time power threat. Ozzie Smith drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Line drive to center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. And now here is Josh Fuentes. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Now one down with the bases empty. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jose Brusino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one, and he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. That misses 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in once again is Steve Finley, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. Blackman is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So next to hit is Roberto Alomar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Raimel Tapia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
No ball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. Next, it'll be Garrett Hampson, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. So here is Joe Carter, reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play. Now the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Trevor Story comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Josh Fuentes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Here's a high pop-up. Tatis is there for it, and the inning is over. Stepping up is Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hilliard is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in next, Steve Finley. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tapia is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. Now the first pitch. Sam Hilliard will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Ryan McMahon now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ryan McMahon becomes out number 2 this inning. Jose Brusino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the end. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So next to bat will be Roberto Alomar. He grounded out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. In now, Joe Carter as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Brendan Rodgers is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First pitch on its way. Raimel Tapia is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the... Carlos Estevez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in will be Dinelson Lamet. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets fouled. Gary Sheffield is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Way to get dirty in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He's got hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Trevor Hoffman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hoffman, still playing here at age 43, is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
0-2 is the count.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Tatis onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now into the box, Sam Hilliard. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count from the stretch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Steve Finley. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now into the box is Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last debut. First offering on its way. Hit to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready now is Mike Piazza. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. At the plate now, Roberto Alomar. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard liner towards short, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Piazza rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Lifted in the air to center field. Tapia finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Forced to settle for just the 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ryan McMahon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
McMahon.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In now for Colorado, Jose Brusino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Chris Owings will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of course.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now at the plate here is Ozzie Smith. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it as Tapia looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. Now here's the first offering. Grounded to third. McMahon's got it. And that's the second out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ricky Henderson. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. Looking up is Tapia. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, Curtis. And now, Raimel Tapia. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-0 the final today. The Padres hosted a 3-run first to